Has no other build. It's not that... Okay, that's not quite true. It's not that Dually has no other builds. It's that Dually has no lines into the other builds. Because you're just always in bugs, and there's no reason to pivot out of them. Bugs are the first build that you see, and you see it every game. Like, there's no shop you're going to see that makes you want to not do bugs anymore.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
Lighter? Okay. We get the lighter.
I think that suits you beautifully. You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
Just like raise, you get them playing, and they work well enough to get you to 10 wins. Well, no. Blue Bug is also just the strongest item in the game. It's not that it's they work well enough. It's Blue Bug is actually nuts. And because you get the pieces for it so early, there's no reason to do anything else.
Master merchant or something.
East of the Aquatic.
I only sell things so I can buy things. Huge things.
One item for... Well, I mean, the idea is that it's an engine. That's the point of the item, is that it makes an engine. Like, the problem is just how easy it is to get it all together. This isn't even better than playing Revolver.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
Well, it's also the best DJ robot board is a bug board.
Fun. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Like, DJ robot's still very good. It's just, you play it with bugs.
Defeat does not defeat me.
There's nothing else to build towards. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the drill boards from last patch are still fine. It's just, you're in bugs before you're in drill, so you're just playing bug drill when you're doing drill.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh.
All the payoffs on Dually. The best enabler for the payoffs is the bug package. And again, you always have the bug package. Like, whether you're playing Nitrogen Hammer, you're playing Dualtron, you're playing Drill, you're playing Charcoal. The best items to pair with Robotics Factory or Bulldozer are the bugs. They just work well with Dually's entire package.
Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless. Shall I gift wrap it for you?
Now this is how you win a war!
There are greater trainers than me.
Is the bugs,
I'm just getting
best
ready for
enable-
them.
Well, yeah, it's not really fair to say startup fight skills are a dually thing. Like, those are good on everybody. You usually don't get them. The startup fight skills are big on dually, they're big on Mac. They're still big on Vanessa, even though she has redundancy with them. The bugs are kind of enablers and payoffs. Sort of. The bugs can be payoffs when other things become enablers, if that makes sense. Like, if you've got Robotics Factory, your payoff can be perma-freezing. If you have Bulldozer, your payoff can be perma-freezing. But, like, on their own, they're not... I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. I guess the argument is that on their own, nothing is a payoff, but... Yeah, like, you need more than just Dozer to perma-freeze, too, typically. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of potential payoffs. You had to pick between fighting Thug or Radiant Corsair and beat both. Which do I choose?
Waste of gunpowder.
So the difference isn't really between Bonk and Fire Rebirth. It's just the guaranteed 5 XP. Makes me usually pick the chicken. Bonk is the better skill by a lot, but you're not skipping the guaranteed 3 XP typically. Ultron was the highest win rate item above that. Oh, the devs confirm that. There's gonna be some weird stat stuff with that. Because, like, the only time you're playing Dualtron is when you have the bug package already together. But people are gonna try to do drill stuff even without the bug package. Like, you can only read so much into those stats.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you?
Like, it's a weird stat. I'm surprised that they shared it.
I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
Vanessa item is Shipwreck. Oh god, that's embarrassing. Poor Vanessa.
If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
In the post-Mac world, it's Shipwreck? Oh. Shark. Well, Shark Laws is an early mid-game thing. The highest win rate item is generally going to be a late-game thing that finishes off a build, right? Yeah, I would have expected Pistol Sword. But I guess there's enough Pistol Sword boards that don't have damage. Where, like, generally if you're buying a Shipwreck, you're going to have a stronger board. Like, it's harder to fuck up the Aquatic board post-Shipwreck than it is to fuck up the Ammo board post-Pistol Sword, if that makes sense. Could have transformed the medkit, but...
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Probably harder to get a Shipwreck. I don't know. I don't even think you need to nerf the bug package and its overall power. Just like make the you can keep the gold and diamond numbers on the blue bug the same, but just like have it start at gold instead. Like the line is just too easy. Starting gold skill, Vanessa? Yeah, I have been. I'm not sure what else you're supposed to do on this character if you're not starting gold skill. This skill just seems so important for having early damage if you don't want to lose every early fight. All your items kind of need either the extra flat damage or extra burn. Or you just can't kill anybody. Enchanted item now that catfish exists, so that you can like 1 in 10 to get a catfish sometimes. That doesn't seem correct. And again, income has the same problem of like, sure you can buy a bunch of items, but your items don't do anything. I feel like my clock is too slow. I do have the life preserver. 700 life. This guy kills 700 life. It's almost 800 life. Let's find out.
Give up the gold, bruv.
If I didn't buy chocolate, I'm definitely not clicking this guy. Looks fine.
Ow! Ow! This ain't worth all that.
Would have even been fine without the chocolate.
A friend. I mean, a customer.
Damage over burn skill. With expansion enabled, probably not. Or with the old expansion enabled. I don't know though. Still experimenting. Yeah, this doesn't have the newest expansion.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
Can't disable expansions anymore. Yeah, it's just confusing because I'm so used to talking about expansions like we did old patch.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Good one shot, non-aquatic puffer still works. I believe it. Upgrade the amulet. Also upgrade the life preserver.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Do you want the extra burn? can only afford one. I'm not selling the gunpowder. Want to save that for dive weights.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Good. Shark Ray get buffed. Someone was saying that it did. I was playing it earlier. It looked like it was the same item that it was before. Oh, it's better at gold and diamond, yeah. The scaling improved. I didn't notice because I only had a silver one.
Discounts for peace. I can feel our energies resonating.
Dive weights? Nope. Do I care about Pearl? I don't think so. Just in time. Whose damage got gigabuffed? Shark Ray? Well, it's silver. Shark Ray is basically the same item.
The blood reef.
For Loan Shark? Oh, did I miss a... Might have missed a chat message. You're having a lot of fun. Any tips for a new player? Getting slammed by the alchemist guy every time you go against him. Oh, Mac. So as Vanessa, most of the time, you're going to want to be pretty aggressive early on. The big weakness of the alchemist guy is that he has pretty low max HP at the start. So if you pick a gold starting skill and either put a bunch of burn on him fast or apply a bunch of damage quick, it's pretty easy to take out his life total before he gets to do his thing. Mac's big weakness is that he has low starting HP and a pretty slow start. So you're going to want to play comps that can capitalize on that.
But oh, does he know it? Try Orlin or Nufu.
In terms of general tips for new players, it is pretty important to get the first 2 XP. So being strong enough to take the hard fight on day 2 or having a toy, a friend, or a food for the furry monster event is really important. The first 2 XP puts you a level up going into all future player fights. So like an event that gives XP plus a hard fight gets you extra board space and extra HP for your player fight. That's probably the biggest thing that new players do wrong, is they just don't value XP high enough early on. Sure.
You seem lighter. I think you had a breakthrough.
Yeah, so like this indicator down here is your experience.
This belonged to a great sea king. I mean, probably.
What are we doing? could drop my crit to keep playing the Life Preserver, but that seems bad. I don't need to upgrade the jelly. Start with haste. Just gives haste to adjacents. No, just haste's a random item.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Are you sure? Have you
Gets are confused.
noticed
Yeah,
how
they don't make any
huge-
sense. Pretty much every time I'm thinking about enchanting items that I'm not familiar with, I just go on How Bizarre and see how they enchant. Enchants are not very intuitive. That's just how it is.
Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
Some golf clubs in 2025. Yeah. Small and large items. Ooh. Barnacle crusted. So this could be a depth charge board. Skill hit. Yeah, the skills from that event get better as the days go long. Usually like day 5, day 6. You've got pretty good odds of getting a gold. Now, we had a day 6 yesterday. Day 6 might be the last day for it. Is expansion unlocked? Nah, not yet. Space day 3 golden bat. Ugh. Was it good? Sometimes it's just not your day.
Sail, my boy.
Shark Ray. Do not have the haste for it. Hey, Bruno. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. Can upgrade the temporary cat. I guess this could be... This is actually aquatic shop now. Yeah, we can get depth charge here.
Put a few rounds in a dervish for me, will ya?
And dive weights? No, no dive weights. Torpedo got buffed. Oh, and it's... Did it get buffed and it's scaling again? Hey, Nason Os. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for starting the hype train. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
When we are
Mac
finished,
release
may
torpedo
I
got
dissect you for
buffed. Yeah, I really
study?
should have taken some time to read those patch notes. I keep getting ambushed by these patch notes. Yeah, cooldown got buffed by a second, and scaling improved a bit.
I could teach you my power, but you would squander it.
Which really needs to become a real haste item.
As a GSM and master merchant, I can, sell you things.
Huh.
Oh, Wordsworth is gonna yell at me.
So what can we get from this? This also could be the figurehead. What haste item am I looking for here? Dive weights. It's always dive weights. Why is that even a question that I'm asking?
You don't have time not to buy this.
Oh, they did confirm that it wasn't intended. I kind of hope that the dupes in the diamond shop, like, I kind of like the dupes in the silver, gold, and diamond shops. I think that's kind of cool. It kind of matches the flavor of the shops. The shops are already kind of bad. Just makes them a bit better. Gives them some extra utility. Right now it's random and weird, yeah. But specifically, at least specifically for the diamond shop, I think it's cool. How good is Vanessa this patch? Feels pretty bad. I don't know. We 10-winned our first 2 runs. I guess the one that we didn't 10-win was a pretty big low roll. We just missed skills forever. Weeks beside figure. Oh. Ranking 4th out of 4. I don't know. Don't know if she's worse than Pig. I think she's got more going for her in the mid-game than Pig. Just not sure how easily you can turn it into something that's good enough to 10-win. I guess this skill from you reloads the depth charge. Result in Vanessa is consistent 7. Yeah, but 7's not... Like, Dooley is a pretty consistent 10. Mac is a pretty consistent 10.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish? Ride that tide!
I think Vanessa's low rolls are pretty common. Just like some runs that feel kind of doomed, but I might just be missing lines too. Maybe the new Vanessa items make a difference. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Now this will inspire the crew.
I can only speak to the expansionless stuff so far.
Those ribbons in your hair look like seaweed. So cute.
I don't know, like, we have been winning. It just hasn't felt very strong. None of these... We're not water wheeling. Got what? Aquatic tech, tool, apparel, friend. In the winning runs. We had a Treb run, and we had a pistol sword dive weights run. Need a Yeti crab. The argument for Pig being that weak is that he matches up very poorly into the Mac builds. Like, the big thing that Pig does well is that he has a bunch of health in order to survive to get to do his thing. Mac scales so much when he starts doing his thing that he just kind of goes over the top of Pig. It's less that Pig is bad and more Mac is really popular. Like, it doesn't matter if you have 20k HP, if your opponent's playing Poppyfield Mac or Moose Mac. They can do that amount of damage when they start activating their items. Pigs can kill you under 3 seconds. They can, but you still gotta get to that point. Under 3 seconds is pretty rough. That usually requires, like, high rolling enchants. And, like, high rolling monster skills, even. But the defensive lines, where you just get, like, shielded on Fixer Upper. Like, it doesn't matter if you have 2,000 shield on your Fixer Upper. If you let Mac start activating your items, they will just kill your shield. Okay. Yeah, again, that needs damage and chance. Or you're relying on getting the cooldown on your spiky shield to go off. You're not always going to get damage and chance.
Swim away then.
Pig survives the early game.
Walk away.
I don't know. I think that you can take some different lines on Pig that are fine. Like, Crook is still probably really good. I'm not really sure why we see so few Crooks. People might just be sick of it.
Come with no weapons? Leave
New
the
Jabalian Drum
big
with yo-yo buff
bargains.
reads like it should be just as strong as Jabalian Drum was before they nerfed yo-yo. It was rare even in previous patches. Maybe.
You're not ready.
I don't know. There have been patches where Crook has been very popular.
That's okay.
I feel like I see fewer Crooks this patch than
We're
last
out
patch.
to dethrone a
But I guess
king,
part of that is also
not
you just see fewer
squabble
pigs.
with nobodies.
No one really
My
wants to play
fight isn't
Pig.
with you, but if you
Pig didn't get any new
insist-
stuff this patch.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Items around Crook kind of suck, though. It's not really true. Like, Atlattl's the reason Crook is good, but... Flail isn't bad when you have the Crook. If you've got an early Regal Blade or an early Dog, as long as you're picking the income start, it's not that hard to scale those to make them good.
You look like a hardy one. Need some work?
Mechanic Vents is good with freeze. It's okay with freeze. It's a bit slow, is the problem with it. Volcanic Vents doesn't help me activate my Zorkid faster, where Lighter does. Most of the big boards you see winning are Crook. I don't know. I'd see so few pigs that it's hard for me to even say which ones I see winning the most. I feel like I see more Jabalian drums, but... Oh. That's kind of cool. But, like, I see so few of both that... It's hard to say.
Magnificent find.
Oh, wait, I need to grief the 5 weights. Maybe that's fine. Depends when you're fighting them.
These things.
Like, late fixer-uppers can still be scary. There's a world where we can find crit for this and play it.
Midsworth says I have to trade even when I don't care. Go buy something huge.
Holding
and then
bronze
sell it
fish?
to me.
No real reason. Hadn't had a reason to sell it yet.
Don't be a hero. Just hand it over.
Shouldn't got moved back to only pig items. Did it? That lab, yeah.
Can't blame me for trying to survive.
Now this is how you win a war!
Haste and charge skills. I need ammo skills. Please.
I would promise to be here when you're ready, but I am very old.
Guess you know my haste going faster?
I have seen such talent once before. and it bloomed into a Dira.
Yeah, Regen, the poison fixer up around day 14. Yeah, I've also had that experience. Like, the moose death keeps you alive long enough just to get your ritual dagger activation, and then the ritual dagger activation happens, and all of a sudden you're out healing their poison. The bronzes don't currently block finding the upgrades, yeah. That changed. Potentially transform that.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
It just looks like such a pile.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Burn tool here for it charges those orchids. I missed my freeze. It probably didn't matter. Feels bad though. That you did the star chart. The docks event. If you have a star chart, you can get 5 gold, 1 XP. There's another Zorkid. That's cool. Need a slow item. Time for diving helmet to make it aquatic. Would be cool. Feel like I need the catfish. I can cut one of the dive weights. Depth charge better. Depth charge only activates once.
People first, profit 10th.
I don't have the ammo for it.
Do you have to leave already?
Vibe check failed. Initiating attack program.
+1 ammo. It's +1 ammo, -1 multicast. There's no more docks, right? Also seems pretty bad. I don't know. We've tried with most of our runs tonight, but I've not felt like our boards have been very strong. So normally this would be good. This doesn't really do anything for the depth charge dive weights board though. Like bigger hit is better. You get more haste out of the Zorkids if you just want to build around Catfish, but that seems worse than building around their freezes. These 2 extra incendiary triggers the keg. Yeah, but the keg has no crit. The keg's just not very good.
I can feel my leaves falling.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
I have so much of this already. Expecting tomorrow? Nothing, it's just server maintenance. Random enchant the depth charge.
Space is my canvas,
Random
and
enchant the
time
catfish.
is my paint.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
I mean, they can do the gameplay patches without bringing the game down. Their opponent's board do anything? They have dragon skill. Nope. Does not do anything. Cool. No weapons that I'm looking for. A lot of regen. 2 XP though.
Full sail, my boys!
Yeah, any of the Vanessa skills give ammo? Flashy reload. Just flashy reload.
All that bluster, and she just leaves.
Nope. Wow, these are real bad. Oh, these are weapons. These are weapons, at least. Okay. Here.
Last time Waits crossed, you were just a girl. You've come a
Could be
long
worse.
way,
Could be
Lady
worse.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Come on in. Let's chat. Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
That's a working fuse weapon, Vanessa. Yeah, I could see that.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
Defeated the Shark Claws. Defeated the Shark Claws. We've made it to 7 wins. Was sort of not expecting that. Given our board. Upgrade dive weights again.
Faulty saw cost me my arm. The last time I ever went cheap on tools. Not the DIY type. Guess you could always pay for repairs.
Medium and large items. I mean,
Small things remind me of seeds.
there are hits.
Acorns.
There are hits.
Home.
Did you see it, Quixel? I made a sale!
Only have this crit?
It's smaller than Quixel.
Hey, Mad Hyena. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 3 months. Makes the depth charge worse, but maybe that's fine. Ugh.
Ride that tide!
Gold catfish at least. Oh. We'll see what this looks like. Oh, yeah, we can get... Well, we're getting haste on it instead of 25 damage, or 50 damage.
Any way I can blame the crew for this?
Well. That looked really bad. So getting rid of figurehead for 2 smalls. With a board like this, probably never. Figurehead's the only reason that this sort of stuff is playable. You need the faster start.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
And with the barrel. I mean, even with the barrel, you need your burn items to be fast. Maybe if you're playing, like... Yeah, it's just a completely different board that gets to cut figurehead. You're, like, not playing Weatherless Depth Charge anymore.
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
Oh yeah, would not recommend First Strike. Sometimes it can be good if you're trying to, like, one-shot your opponent with double whammy, something like that. But it's really situational. Is Pig dead? He just didn't get anything new. Just no one really wants to play him. He also matches up pretty poorly into what Mac is trying to do, but the big thing is just he didn't get any new toys. Like, Vanessa's the starting character that everyone has to play. Dooley got an expansion early in the Battle Pass, and Mac is a new character.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
He's better as a heated shells comp. Yeah, generally. No. Got me. You got me. Maybe there's Orchid instead of this.
Your future shines like an ocean. There is more to your destiny than gold. But gold is nice.
Damage on diving helmet. Oh, right, we could damage the keg. I guess we gotta figure that out.
This is why I wear red, so the crew won't see me bleed.
Okay, so... Step charge is really bad now. But it's making the weather glass better. don't even have. I could do this. Helmet for keg and glass. Multicast 2 glass. Can you just cut the weather glass at that point? Or you just like... Still really slow. So what, at 5 seconds, this activates. Maybe we just don't need this. Five seconds on the dive weights. Or no, it's not gonna be 5 seconds on the dive weights. It'll be 4-3 on the dive weights. Doesn't do anything. It's all so bad. The soldering gun is too slow.
Good food feeds body and soul.
It's way slower. I mean, so right now this is just here for the weather glass. When this activates, we get 8 seconds of charge on the powder keg. Oh, which I guess still leaves us a second off. It'll get shield bashed once, right? It'll get a flurry of blows charge.
Ah, you've just taken the first step toward good taste. You're a smart one for your size.
This build, you don't like depth charge. I mean, I'm not playing depth charge because I want to play depth charge. I'm playing depth charge because it's the only way that I'm getting enough multicast on this weather glass. Like, you could play these two, but that's worse. I'm not worried about it being safe into this fight. Like, this guy could just, like, freeze my weather glass and kill me, right? Just, like, generate shield before... it's probably fine.
Clean. Cool. Professional.
He doesn't kill me before this activates, right? Well, too much shield. Too much shield.
Threat neutralized. Report to base.
For weather glass out. Weather glass is still faster than the other ways to trigger this that I have. Rivet gun? Nope. most of this
This
patch.
is how you win a war.
New stuff to play with. I am not picky. Anytime there's new stuff to play with, I'm happy.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Okay, hopefully we go under Mac. 4.4 is pretty fast.
You should know, I'm a
At
bit
least
of
relative
a
to
legend
Mac stuff.
on Pelago.
Thankfully, they don't do anything. I mean, the regen doesn't matter. He had no shield. He just dies in one hit.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meat. Ugh. Windows
It's just all about
shoppers.
activation speed at this point, if we're gonna be fast enough.
Do you have any really
Hey,
small
cookie bots.
things? Am I even a master merchant?
Diamond egg seems illegal. That's a new bug. Haven't seen that one before.
See that plank? Walk it.
$50 gold.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Oceanic Rush.
Speed doesn't come from muscles. It comes from beyond the body. A mile is just a measurement, and all measurements are imaginary.
But we hope that it lands on the weather glass. 50-50.
I may
Okay.
be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of
Activating
storms.
Rush. I forgot they nerfed Rush. No, shield, shield, but shield is cheap. Okay, good. Yeah, this board can't even fit in a clam. I guess this doesn't actually do anything. Whoops.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff. I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
And do we go for the rainbow potion?
Prepare to be peer
Yes, we're leveling anyway.
Last. Not enough bismuth in the antimony.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
Cool. So 3 seconds, we get lighter to activate, which gives us the haste. It's better than playing the dive weights. Feather? Nope. Everybody's also have a sub 3 second cooldown. Yeah, isn't it like 4.3? 3.8? This could be the clam, I guess. Could be an enchant. Any enchants matter?
Cast aside your destruments!
Not clam.
You're
Yeah, weather
listening
glasses,
to
aquatic,
your needs.
diving helmet.
That's good, I guess.
Dooley. Uh-oh. Oh, we could nesting doll instead of lighter. How much does the charge on the keg matter? Like an extra half second of speed.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
They have a GPU in play. That's good for us. Okay, good. We win? Question mark? Maybe? We don't do enough damage? Okay, we do enough damage. Spooky, scary shields. Almost lost the defense grid.
All of this is just training. Our real fight is on Pelago.
Well, that worked. This end board is pretty favored into max, too. So, it is. What an end board it is. What an end board it is. Do I? Gotta restart my game. Okay. While we're restarting the game, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. You guys can watch the intro